What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top5Central. Everybody knows that the First Amendment lets people say whatever they want, within reason of course, and nobody could really do anything about it. We call that free speech. YouTube isn't the United States government though, and can ban or remove whoever they want. So today we're counting down 5 YouTubers who have been permanently banned and will probably never have another video on YouTube again. Let me know what you guys think about YouTube's godly power, but anyways, let's get right into it. Number 5, Alex Jones. Here's a question for you. When you signed up for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, did you read the terms and conditions? I'm gonna go ahead and say you didn't because let's face it, nobody does. Most of the time, it's not even a problem because most people's posts are so normal and harmless that they barely get any attention. Alex Jones definitely doesn't fit into that category. I mean, he's been around for years and has said some pretty wild things. For context, he said that Michelle Obama was actually a man, that the Sandy Hook massacre was faked, that Lady Gaga is a Satanist, and even that the US government has a quote-unquote gay bomb that could turn people gay. Oh, and that's not all. The gay bomb is actually leaking into the water and turning the frogs gay too? Alex pushed things too far to keep his accounts. Like, he actually lost his Facebook account because during a 30-day ban, he just couldn't stay away and kept appearing on live streams as well as posting on other people's accounts. The same thing happened with YouTube. The guy was on a 90-day ban for hateful content, but then he kept showing up on other people's channels. Even Apple and Spotify banned him from their podcast players, although that was just straight up for hate speech, according to them. So if you want to listen to Alex Jones, you're gonna have to find him on Twitter or, find one of the million rage compilations on YouTube. Number 4, Daddy05. Do you guys remember Daddy05? Well, if you don't, then here's a quick refresher. Basically, this family had a YouTube channel where they would show their day-to-day life, as well as pull pranks on each other and just generally mess around. The thing is, some of the videos got a ton of attention for the wrong reasons, because the kids look seriously mistreated. That's right, a lot of the videos showed the kids screaming and crying, and some even showed them hitting each other. At first, the family totally denied any wrongdoing, but eventually they deleted their channel, and the parents were sentenced to 5 years on probation for child neglect. 2 of the kids were taken away to their biological moms, but that didn't stop the family. They just changed their second channel to Family05 and kept on going. Like, it's pretty shocking that they were still allowed a platform, but to be fair, it did not last long in the slightest. Less than a year after their conviction, YouTube pulled the plug on their channel and their accounts. So now they'll have to stop vlogging and focus on, well, parenting. Number 3, Surveillance Cameraman. Now, I'll be honest here, I actually never heard of Surveillance Cameraman's channel before this, but it turns out he's kind of an internet legend. The guy's channel idea is pretty simple. The dude just goes up to random people and films them, then watches them get more and more angry when he won't stop. So just to be clear, it's creepy for sure, especially since he doesn't stop when people ask him to. But to be fair, he has done some good. Like, he once filmed a dude who looked like he was trying to rob a house, and he's filmed inside Scientology buildings for people who are curious. Anyway, the point here is that what he was doing isn't technically illegal. Like, it's actually totally okay to film people without their consent in the US, but that's only in certain states. In others, it's actually illegal. However, a lot of people thought what he was doing was, stalking and harassment, and it looks like YouTube agreed. YouTube actually sent the anonymous channel a warning saying to stop uploading that kind of content or face a ban, and the dude said he did not want to deal with that. The channel actually beat YouTube to the punch, deleting all their videos before they could be banned, and uploading them to LiveLeak instead for anyone who's curious. Number 2, Boots666. So out of all the people on this list, I think this one might be the least controversial because no one's gonna disagree that this guy deserved to lose his channel. At least I hope. The story here is that this guy had a channel called These Boots Are Made for Crushing, where he uploaded videos of him stepping on and crushing random objects. I mean, definitely weird, but sounds harmless, right? Well, it was mostly. I mean, it turns out he was just making fetish videos for people who were into that kind of stuff. It wasn't against YouTube's terms of service, so it stayed up. The problem was, he also had a channel that wasn't just against YouTube's rules, it was also against the law. That's right, the same user had a channel called Boots666, where he uploaded fetish videos that were way darker in nature. These videos involved crushing too, but the things getting crushed were small, living things. It's absolutely disgusting, which is why it's obviously also illegal in the United States. And that's why it only took 2 videos being flagged for the account to be suspended forever. Here's our honorable mention. Most people get banned from one platform if they're super unlucky, but what happens if you just refuse to go away? Well, BritBong is the perfect example of this, because at this point, he must have been banned like half a dozen times. I'm serious, he was banned from YouTube for the first time, and then moved to Twitch, but he was banned from Twitch in 2015. Then he moved to Hitbox, but surprise surprise, he was banned from there too, so he moved to YouTube Gaming. Not surprisingly, his channel was terminated there too, but he petitioned saying it was a glitch, and eventually he got it back. That didn't last long though, as his account was completely deleted just a few months later for what YouTube called repeated violations of their policy on bullying and harassment. Whether that was the right call is up to you, since his fans say one thing and his rivals say another. So you're gonna have to make up your own mind here. The same thing goes for what he did to get banned, because he did raid a bunch of other people's chats, as well as posting some super offensive content relating to trans people. But then again, he is a trolling channel, so it's kind of like, if you walk over that line, what do you expect, you know? Number 1, Avalion. So if you get the title of the most racist girl on the entire internet, chances are you're not gonna last very long on YouTube, and that's exactly what happened to this account. I mean, at this point, almost everybody has heard of Avalion, because the stir she caused in the YouTube community still hasn't gone away. She was a young Canadian YouTuber who made videos on how to identify Jewish people, why Hitler wasn't actually evil, and even singing happy birthday to him with swastika cupcakes and a framed picture. So yeah, obviously people were pretty shocked considering none of this should be posted to YouTube. As if that wasn't bad enough, she also constantly called black people racial slurs and said that feminists supported rape by letting in immigrants, which is obviously not true. This led to a ton of negative attention, and her account was finally permabanned after she reached 40,000 subscribers. And there's her video on the top 5 YouTubers who got permabanned and are never gonna come back. Don't forget to leave a like and click on screen now if you want to check out 5 hidden treasures you could still literally find today. They're out there, people, go find them. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, have an awesome day, and keep it here on Top 5 Central.